Thank you so much for coming to the Church Street Center at MCLA. We are celebrating tonight the culmination of the Berkshire's Academy for Advanced Musical Studies 5th Jazz Band Day Camp. It's a milestone we're so glad to reach. We have had camp going on since 2018. This is the largest group we've had so far. We have students from all around the region and as far away as Cambridge, Massachusetts, and Providence, Rhode Island. We also have our wonderful faculty who joined us, who have also come from near and far. Richard Bolger lives nearby, but we have folks from Eastern Long Island, the Bronx, and all the way out in Colorado, Longmont, Colorado. People have come together this week to work and study and play and laugh and have an absolute ball, creating music, building skills, gaining new understandings. And that's the beautiful thing about summer camp, right? It's a time when we can devote ourselves to maybe a new passion or an older passion that we get to expand our experiences and have a lot of fun and make friends, etc. So I don't want to go on forever, but I'm so excited for what you're going to see tonight. Thank you so much, all of you very supportive families, parents, grandparents. We really appreciate it. There's a few people that I also need to thank in addition to our founder and executive director, Richard Bolger. Saxophone and wind instruments instructor.
And we have William Spaceman Patterson, our guitar and strings instructor. Spaceman. We have the great Alex Blake, our bass instructor. Alex, all the way from Forest Hills. And Mr. Charles Blenzig, there he is in the back. Our man from way out west. And Mr. Tony Lewis, he must be downstairs. Tony Lewis, our drums and percussion instructor. And also Jim Taft is our vocals instructor, newly introduced this year as we suddenly were deluged with vocalists. So we're super excited to have Jim Taft join us this year on vocals. I'd also like to thank Luke Cito and Braden Collins, who were our summer associate interns. Thank you both. Our board members, we have a couple of them here tonight. Michelle Donay is right there in the back. Thank you for everything, Michelle. She helped hold down the fort this week. She brought us food and snacks and cleaned up the building and everything else. And of course, Maria Isati is here as well. Another board member drove all the way down from New Hampshire. Thank you both. Okay, let's see. I would like to thank Mike Little, Dave Fierro, Tim Fisher, Patrick Bolger, Mary Bolger, Keone Patterson. Where's Keone? Another huge help. Spaceman's son, who's been through the entire week helping out. Dave Dennison, Patrick Gray, Steve Greeno, Monica Alvarez, former Mayor Dick Alcombright, Joe Finnegan, and Brian Suslak. Thanks so much to all those people who made this week possible. We also had major support, and if you'll indulge me, I just want to thank the folks from these companies and organizations who supplied the necessary cash to make this work for us all. So Burrow Happold is a company in Boston, and we thank John Swift for putting in for that money for us. John is a native of North Adams, and his company supported. Starting Gate College Consulting, the Adams Theater, New England Chimney Specialists, and Mingo's Bar and Grill. Thanks so much to all of those wonderful businesses. So, without further ado, I have more you can read, obviously, yourselves on the program. Thanks so much. Do think in the future, if your child enjoyed this experience, if they've never attended anything at BAAMS before, if they're considering studying after school and Saturdays in the fall, reach out to us, please. Call or email, and we'll discuss a plan for that. And other than that, have a great time, and thank you again. And here they come, the 5th Berkshire's Summer Jazz Band Day Campers!
Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm Richard Bolger, and I am the founder and executive director of BAAMS, the Berkshire's Academy for Advanced Musical Studies. And before we get rolling, I'd like to give a big round of applause once again for Jane Forrestal, who does more than you could ever imagine to help us move forward, continue to move forward. This is a wireless mic, so I'm going to give myself flexibility. So all I can say about BAAMS is this has been a lifelong dream for, as a young person, I grew up in North Adams. And to come out of here and grow up and go away and spend many years living in the world and come back home here and bring so many experiences and dear friends, this faculty back with me to work with such an amazing group of kids is very, I'm so honored and so grateful for this opportunity. I'm not going to talk long. We have the kids, I always say we got the 2-minute rule. So I bet you one of our kids has probably got the timer going right now. But all I want to say is that we are just so incredibly proud of all of our kids. We came in here on Monday, in some respects, just strangers. And now by Friday, we have new friendships that have been forged, the beginnings of friendships for sure. And we have composed, the students have composed since Monday until today, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not even 5, but 6 original songs. 6 original songs. That gives it a little bit of love, wouldn't you say? These kids are incredible. Incredible. So, as I said, I'm not going to say much more other than I'm just so humbled and grateful for all the support that we have here in the community, and we hope to continue working with each and all of you. With that, as they say, let's get the show on the road. Please welcome Mr. Evan Miller. Evan Miller.
Like Mr. Bolger said, I want to get flexible. Thank you. I haven't even started yet. I'll be here all week. Well, really just all night. Good morning and good afternoon and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am, like Mr. Bolger said, Evan Miller, and I am one of 3 guitarists here at this wonderful brotherhood of musicians that we call BAAMS. Deviating from the script, I honestly can't say enough about BAAMS. This day marks year 2 consecutively of my loyal and grateful attendance here at BAAMS. And it honestly has been life-changing. And I know that sounds like a scripted tidbit that Mr. Bolger told me to say, but it's not. You know, whenever I talk about BAAMS to my family or name drop some of the people I've seen like this, and he's gonna be playing tonight People might not mention him just because we're trying to mention everybody here, but we have today someone very, very special and someone very, very near and dear to my heart, Mr. Spaceman Patterson. I do want to make my appearance short and sweet, though, because in the past, I have gotten the good old wrap it up sign from the host. Luckily I don't want to do this to you lovely people tonight, so I'm just going to pass the mic off to another person very near and dear to my heart, fellow guitarist, Mr. Bradley. Come on here, my brother. Mr. Bradley, everybody.
Hello, I am here to represent the first group for the first song. We call ourselves group number 1. We have Jameson on keyboard. We have Spaceman on guitar, with me also on guitar. We have Theo on bass with Alex Blake. This is Jameson. Here's Theo. We have James on saxophone, and we have Luke on trumpet. And we have Ian on drums and Emerson on vocals.
Thank you.
Search for you in the midst of nothing. I'll find you in the void that we claim our own. It's been a long year. My head's a mess and I'm losing what's left of you, dear.
Great job. Group number 1. Yeah. Woo. Fantastic. Before we bring up our second host and band, I just want to point something out. Especially musicians in the room might appreciate this, but I think we all can. Normally when you see young people, even old people, play music, you'll see a lot of things in front of them. Anybody by a show of hands? You know what I'm talking about? Yes. What is it? Music stands, yes. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the music stands. I'm at peace with music stands. But I must say, it's quite incredible that we came in here on Monday and worked with our kids, and now we've created original music, and they have memorized their parts, and they're making it happen. So you're part of the magic. So with that, let's bring up group 2, our host. Ellie, come on up. Ellie.
Hello, everybody. I do not know how to speak like my friend, Evan Miller, but I will say that my name is Eliana. This is my first year at BAAMS, and so far at this camp, it has been amazing. First when they came to my school, like I had no idea what this was about. And then I sang, and people liked it, and I came back for more because I love it so much. And I don't think there's anything else to say besides this camp has been amazing this year, and I really do plan on coming back next year. I'd like to introduce our friend, Moses, from Magical Neutron Stars.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and cats and dogs. We are the Neutron Stars, and we are out of this world. I mean, come on, people. I would like to introduce Ellie on vocals. Ellie, is that? And Di on trumpet or trombone. Isaac on the saxophone. We have Cassidy on the trombone. Okay. We have me, Moses, on the good keyboard or piano. You can call it anything you want. We have Evan on the guitar. And we have Naomi on the drums. Is there more? What's your name again? All right. And we have Theo on the bass. So enjoy.
Like a graceful swan, super bright like all the lights are on, moving fast, super fast. star, but it's to the past. Waiting, spacing. Magical like a graceful swan, super bright like all the lights are on. Moving fast, super fast, a small star, but it's to the past. Waiting, spacing. Shining bright in the starlight, making soundless noise. Shining bright in the starlight, making soundless noise. Magical neutron stars. La la la.
Stars, it's to take you to another world,
Another world.
out of this universe.
Whoa.
Planets orbiting around the neutron star,
Neutron stars.
playing the tunes and telling a story.
Forever.
Neutron stars for the neutron star. We're the neutron stars, yeah. We'll light up the sky. We'll make it like you have a new day. 'Cause we're the neutron stars.
Neutron stars.
Yeah, we'll go to the next day and on forever.
about it for the magical neutron stars? Whoa! Amazing. Ellie on the vocals. Moses and the crew, amazing job. Great job, everybody. Okay. Right now, we're going to bring our next band up in 1 second. Coming out in a second. I want to just say 1 minute. One of the greatest things about being able to teach young people is to help them to tap into what's already the talent that's within them and to inspire them. Once in a while, somebody comes along who inspires me in another level, and I've had the honor and the privilege to work with this young man since last fall, and we started working together, and I got to tell you, it's such a great student. Always. He can't wait to get there every moment. Every word I say, writing down, asking questions, taking notes. Truly a great student and a fantastic young man. Please give it up for our BAAMS, one of our great stars, Mr. Zach Hillard. Come on, Zach. Yo! Check 1, 2.
How's everybody doing? Yo, this is a church, not a library. I said, how you doing? Yeah! That's more like it. This is a party, y'all. All right, now look, my name's Zach. I've been at BAAMS for 2 incredible years. This is an incredible camp. This has changed my life. My life was, it's always been great, but it makes it even better. It's changed everything. It's made my music better, and it's also made me an incredible human being. So it's just incredible. I can't say enough good things about what's going on. And I said this to all the students, I'm always the one that blends in, or always the one that stands out rather, and never blends in. But here at BAAMS, I'm always the one just to blend in, and I'm one of the guys. I finally found the place where I belong. So with that said, it's my pleasure to bring up Theo! Give it up for Theo!
How y'all doing tonight? On saxophone, we got Luke. Give it up for Luke. On guitar, we have Evan and Bradley. And Spaceman. On bass, we have me. And on guitar and on drums, we have Braden and Tony. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you, Jameson. Well, we're just getting ready to bring up our next group. I just wanted to say that for all these great young musicians, in most cases, this is their first time performing here and in this capacity. So I think they deserve an extra round of applause. Amazing job, all of you. Check 1, 2.
First of all, how's everyone doing today? That is amazing. Okay, so I don't want to talk for a while, but this year is my first year at BAAMS, and honestly, it's just been amazing. I've never been to a music camp, jazz camp, or any sort of camps like this. And it's been really fun, and I honestly hope to come back next year. It's awesome. And I've met so many friends, and it's fun. It's awesome. And with that, let's bring up Colin to introduce the band. Colin, come on up here.
Hello. So, we have a pretty good band here. We got Dakota singing for us. We have Manav on the trumpet. Get up here, Manav. We got Alex on the tenor sax. Yeah. Edward on the clarinet. Get up here. We have both Evan and Bradley on the guitars. And Spaceman, of course. And we got Jameson, keyboard. Theo on the bass. Zach, right. Zach on the drums. God. I'm usually good with names too. How did I forget? Oh, and of course me, right. Trombone, if you couldn't tell.
But that does it for the first half of our show. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you for sharing your wonderful kids with us. This has been an amazing week. Thank you so much. Thank you, Di. Yes, while you're out there, if you venture out there, why don't you pick up a BAAMS hat? We got some nice dad baseball caps out there with a BAAMS logo on it, all right? Stick around for the second half, okay? We'll see you in a few.
Okay, I think we're gonna, if we could, we'd dim the lights, but we'll just tell you, I think it's about that time we'll get rolling again. And you know, as it's always, it's fascinating, as I mentioned earlier, Monday to Friday, we start off essentially just a room full and you could hear a pin drop, you know, and everyone's coming in and you can feel some kids have nerves and what are we gonna do and how does this all work? And here we are on Friday, and goodness, we've been able to put together, and just the incredible kids have put together this wonderful show. And if you're interested, we are going to continue our work, God willing, into the fall. So we hope to continue our work with you. We're here, and we'd love to. We'll be having our Saturday program and Wednesday afternoons as well. So by all means, if you want to join us, get in touch. With that, I'd like to introduce a really wonderful young lady. Please give it up for Cassidy.
How y'all doing? Good to hear. My name's Cassidy. This is my first year at BAAMS, and it's been a really life-changing experience. It's so amazing to be able to play with all sorts of different musicians and just create great music together. I hope you all enjoyed the first set and will enjoy the second even more. And on that note, I am proud to introduce Marissa from the Beats.
From the Beats, and we're going to be playing a song featuring Naomi, Zach, Ian, and Tony on the drums. And on guitar, we have Evan, Bradley, and Spaceman. On bass, we have Theo and Alex. Are you playing? On piano, we have Dashel. I think it's here. On trumpet, we have Kevin and Ollie. And on saxophone, we have James. On clarinet, we have Caitlin. And I'm going to be playing my shaman drum. I'm going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Rain and everybody else. Come on up. Rain.
Hello, my name is Rain, and this is the group Resonance. On vocals is Ellie, Emerson, and Dakota. Violin is me. Piano is Moses. Bass is Alex, Blake, and Theo. Drums is Brayden and Ian. Horns is Cassidy, Di, Isaac, and Luke. And of course, I can't forget Spaceman.
Wow. Let's give it up again for Rain and this incredible group of musicians. I just have to share a very, very short story, definitely under 2 minutes, that's my rule. The other day, we were working to create this song, and I always say it all begins with a single note. And Rain took out her violin and she played. And I said, "How do you feel?" And she said, "I feel very anxious." And I said, and we talk about this, right? That it's okay to feel fear. In fact, by a show of hands, does anybody in this room not feel any fear at any time? Because if you're out there, can I talk to you for a few minutes? So we talk about how to transform fear and anxiety and all the things that we all face in life and how it developed. And so this song was just about that, Rain's song. So again, I want to applaud you. You are now becoming a hero. God bless. At this time, this is the full enchilada. Let's bring up all of our incredible young musicians. And Professor Charles Blensick, where are you? The gentleman is going to come to the microphone right now who's going to actually conduct our kids. This is a jazz camp, in some respects for sure, and we're going to play a composition written by one of the all-time great composers, not just in jazz, but in music, period, of all time, the great Mr. Duke Ellington. And I also want to bring up right now, I mentioned this, the gentleman who's about to come up and say a few words and get us going on this wonderful piece has been working with us. He's a former Purchase Jazz Conservatory. He spent 30 years teaching there at Purchase Jazz Conservatory. And he's been teaching here, this is our 5th year having our Berkshire Summer Jazz Band Day Camp. And Charles has been with us for every single one of those. So with that, Mr. Charles Blensick.
As Richard said, I've actually added another 10 years. I taught jazz studies in New York for 40 years. And teaching your children is just as much fun. Because they come in and it's all about how they want to learn. I work with my piano players and I work with all these guys. And I just want to say that it's so much fun. And I have to say that Richard just does an amazing job, and Jane. They work all year round to make this happen. So I'll just end with, thank you, Richard. Where are you? Where are you, Richard? One more hand for Richard Bolger. Okay, so here we go. Would you watch me, right? Because I'm going to cue you in now. First vocals, and then vocals and drums. And then I'll okay, so give it an F. So singing first. Everybody sing. Everybody scat. Give them a note. Thanks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Da-da. Do
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Duke's Place. Indeed. Oh, wow, that was amazing. We've got one more song, but before we play that for you, I wanted to take a second it takes so many people to make something magical happen. It's just, there are people, I get a little choked up sometimes because it's not easy. And we work very hard to make this magic happen. I can't thank Jane Forstall enough for all that she does behind the scenes. When I conceptualized BAAMS a few years ago, and the great saxophonist Alex Foster and I, our dear friend, we were hanging out and we're talking about this and that, and I came to the conclusion that what BAAMS to be and to offer all of our wonderful kids was faculty that had three qualities. The first was that the faculty member was a world-class performer, musician. Two, they were a great educator, knowing that no two kids learn identically the same way, and the passion to draw out the talents within each of our students. And the third is that they just had a good heart to be kind and to be a good example and role model as a human being. And the faculty that were put together have all of these qualities. I'd like to take a moment just to introduce these wonderful individuals, if I could. Not in any order. I'm sorry, you're going to have to stand up, Otto. Really, truly one of the great saxophonists in the world today. Please give it up for Miss Ada Ravati. Far and beyond, way in the back, behind all these amazing young musicians, there is a gentleman who I've had the honor to work with these last couple of years. He's just as great of a drummer as he is a musician. He's also that powerful and wonderful of a human being. Mr. Tony Lewis. Directly behind and next to myself, I have had the pleasure. I remember when I first had a chance to play with this extraordinary musician back in New York, I was trembling with the great Victor Jones Band, and I thought, man, this is the greatest day of my life. And I heard him play, and you didn't hear his notes, you heard him, but you felt every note he played. It changed who you were, just listening to him and how I played. One of the great bass players in the world today, Mr. Alex Blake. Alex Blake. There's a gentleman we just had the pleasure to meet. Again, I just can't say enough great things. If you're a fan of Gil Evans or Michael Brecker or Michael Franks or 1,000 more, Mr. Charles Blenzik. We call him Professor at BAAMS. Charles Blenzik. to stage right or left, depending. I've had the pleasure to grow up. When I was young, I was lucky. I had some really good friends and play in the band under the great Carl Jenkins. Before I introduce this, our newest faculty member, I'm just thrilled to have here. I want to acknowledge another dear friend from my high school days who's still a great friend, and I'm just so happy he's here. He played in the band, and now he's just doing incredible things. Mr. Steve Smith. Steve Smith back there in the house. I also want to acknowledge someone that I've had the pleasure this past year working with closely. Another truly great musician, educator, and human being. He's right over here, Mr. Bill Chapman. Bill Chapman. And now let's get back to this gentleman to the left or right, depending. This guy, we've hung out for so many years. I am really honored to have him as our newest member, faculty member. Please, Mr. Jim Taft. Jim Taft. Never mind. It's an inside joke. So, this last gentleman we're going to introduce, we've had the pleasure the last couple of years of working with him, and he, not only does he bring so much to the table musically, but just the passion, the experience. I mean, if you've got a guy who's played with James Brown and Miles Davis, wow. Before I call out his name, I just want to say it's a very special day. But I won't tell you what that is yet. But first off, let's give him some love. William Spaceman Patterson. So, what I was mentioning about the little something. Today is a very special day. We are, of course, so happy to be here to play and celebrate these amazing young musicians here for our gala on Friday night. But it's also Spaceman's birthday. Whoa! So I thought we could sing for Spaceman, happy birthday. Please join me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Spaceman. Happy birthday to you. Oh! Happy birthday, Spaceman. Okay, so this will be our last song for tonight, and with the exception of the great Mr. Duke Ellington's Duke's Place, everything you've heard tonight was completely original and inspired by these amazing young musicians. Everyone on the stage was just incredible. So, working up to our jazz camp, there's a lot of things we do behind the scenes, and because we're a startup, we don't have the resources to pay somebody to go in and paint. We call it the big room at BAAMS. So we found a painter, and so I spent the last 10 days really taking apart a 1,500 square foot room, doing everything you can. Those of you who paint know it's a big job, every day, every day, every day. And so on the Sunday night, right before our Monday, I woke up at about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had this sound, a song, I pulled it out of a dream. And I thought, wow, this is really interesting. And I thought maybe I've been near the paint for too long. But the truth is that I sang it into a recorder and then brought it in. I knew that this was something we were supposed to share. So we talked it to the kids that all of your experiences can be turned into music, to original music. And with that, you're going to hear this sound. Now, I will tell you what the sound was, and forgive me, I'm not a vocalist, but I will try. La la la. And that's all I got. So I went to BAAMS on Monday morning with these wonderful musicians, and after spent a little time with my dear friend Jim and a few other, the great Steve Guarino and his amazing wife Annette and Jane, that's right before, we were ready to introduce the song to these amazing young musicians. And so this is a song we hope you enjoy. We believe in love and dreams. I think this for now, that's what we got. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, so just 1 second. We're going to hopefully pull this off for you.
We believe in love and dreams. We believe in what it seems. We believe in all of us. We believe in love and dreams.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We do believe in love and dreams. We want to thank everybody for coming out tonight to support us. Before we do, one more time, let's give it up for our faculty, Charles Blenzik on the piano, Spaceman on the guitar, Mr. Tony Lewis on the drums, Mr. Ada Ravati on the saxophone, Mr. Alex Blake on the bass, Mr. Jimmy Taft on the vocals, and most importantly, these incredible young musicians. Let's give it up for the kids, yeah! Thank you so much, everybody. God bless. We'll see you next time. We are BAAMS. Good night.